Girls, how you doing? Let's do another pick card. Today is going to be what are they doing? So that could be a bit triggering. As I always say, it's just tarot. Stay cool. Stay cool. Yeah, temperature is still very hot in London. Never mind. Moving on. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2. Pound number 1. What are they doing? 8 of Swords. The Empress. King of Swords. Holy mother of God. Calm down, Axelle. Calm down. Well, they're not doing much because they're completely stuck, or they think they're stuck. That's my thing. It's a mind saying like, oh no, I can't do this, I cannot go to the top of the mountain. Top of the mountain is you, the Empress. You, a male, female, doesn't matter. You 4 queens. And that is the idea of being very welcoming, very kind, very strong as well, knowing your boundaries, but very warm, very loving, very, very caring, and prepared to listen to what they have to say and support them while they open their heart. But do they do that? No. Because right now they have the sword in front of the heart, even though they have butterfly for you. The mind is very strong in that person. They control everything. They don't do emotion. They don't speak about emotion. They feel them, but they don't talk about it. And they always control. So maybe in business, they absolutely ruthless, or they have the appearance of being always calm and collected. But inside, my goodness, it's completely opposite. Good luck with that one, eh? Anyhow, we have a possibility of healing. Maybe at the moment you are in a pause. Maybe at the moment you're not having communication at all because you both kind of like either recovering from an argument or just taking a pause and just thinking I need to do some work on myself. It is true indeed, because the fact that they're so controlled, they're afraid of emotion. Why emotion are the enemy? Were they growing up in an environment where it was not, normal to talk about emotion? Was it not safe to talk about emotion? All that kind of stuff. They have to wonder why they stay stuck in that way of being. If you grow up in a certain environment, of course, it's going to have an influence and a consequence to your way of behaving as you grow up. But is it the right way? Don't think so. They have to open up as well, because what they're doing is to party and be kind of like surrounded by a lot of people, gathering and all of the other kind of things, and staying busy in order to escape, in order to not go within. That is not going to be the solution. No. Also, I have to mention something important. Indeed, maybe there's 3 people as well. Very hot. And maybe they have to walk away from someone, or maybe they walked away from you in order to stay with that other person. But are they real? I think they're going to have to leave something or somebody in order to open truly their heart. In my opinion, they're very controlled still now. I think if they are with somebody, they are with a person that maintain them in the illusion. That front window, when everything look absolutely gorgeous, but within there is nothing in the shop, right? In my opinion, they're still maintaining an illusion that is not serving them. They have to open the heart, and they have to drop something or somebody, whether is a way to behave. They grew up in that way, and now they have to appreciate that doesn't really fulfill me. Yeah, because they feel left in the cold. I think they're still with that person, focusing on, the everyday routine when you are here, and they're trying to not see you. They will see you. That's right though, but they will see you because there is an attraction. And attraction is interesting. Quite often the body says things that we don't want to see, and the mind that doesn't want to accept that, but hey, the body says something else. Hello. So there is a new beginning with passion. They have to embrace life. What the point of having a nice front window, and the shop being empty? What is the point of having the car, the big TV, and bored to death at home? Life is to be lived. Enjoy. So they're gonna wake up because they're attracted to you. Let's have a measure, okay now? And sometimes the body understands Much better than the mind. The mind is the ego talking, right? The hermit. You think so? Damn right. They are the hermit. They are in that phase where they look within, maybe because they have to do the homework, but also they live in their routine and not wanting to shake the boat for now. Okay, if they want to stay stuck in that phase, it's okay. They have to stay there as long as they need to stay there, but eventually they have to come out. That's what I'm saying, right? Okay, so pile number 2, what are they doing? The Hierophant, 9 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, yee! Right. So what do we have here? Oh boy, 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 boy. Someone is extremely anxious. Someone doesn't sleep well at night. Someone is overthinking everything and depressed maybe as well. Okay, so that they cannot stay like this. They have a way to obviously grow up, learn. And I'm not saying grow up as a patronizing way, absolutely not, because we are all growing up every single day. We're never done with the work. It's about maybe asking themselves the big question: what is the meaning of my life? How can I improve myself? Being with maybe a therapist, excuse me, George is here, or talking with a good friend, analyzing the way they normally do things and see if they can improve themselves. It's a lot of reflection today on both parts, reflecting on how I live my life, what do I do with my life, what is the purpose of my life. Interesting. Sometimes we have to wonder. There's also an idea they have to work it out, because the 10 of Pentacles is when you meet someone, you recognize them, and then that gap when you both not communicating because you're busy learning. This is exactly what we're doing. Learning how to improve things, and also because maybe your priority is somewhere else. At the moment, maybe you are starting a new job, or you're trying to improve your situation, or you have to take care of a family member or whatever. So you know that at the moment, the priority is not your story, and that's all right. During that time, you're doing your things, and when you're ready, you can come back together stronger than ever and be a power couple. So what they're doing right now, they are learning. Good. Because they prepare themselves for a rebirth. So something they have to let go of something had to go, for sure. Because they cannot continue like this and then have to restart with you as a power couple. So then you can co-create together, whatever you want to co-create. But you already know all of this because you are the High Priestess. And maybe they have a hint of it as well, to be fair. But you already know, you're just sitting on it because you're just thinking, there's no point trying to push for anything, because it takes 9 months, for example, for a baby to be more or less ready, right? There's no point trying to scream and shout after 3 weeks. I ain't gonna make a difference. The baby is not ready. So you sit on it. No, baby. No, you don't sit on a baby. No, you don't do that. No, I don't recommend it. No, what I'm saying, you sit on that process because it's on this way. It's cooking, okay? Yeah, and there's not much to do except, just thinking about it maybe once in a while, but you cannot push for anything. But we don't want to procrastinate in the meantime. We do want to do the work because both of you has work to do. Just because you're High Priestess means that you have, nothing to do. Maybe you have to learn to be patient and sit on it, right? Not always easy. But then they come back to you, and fast and furious, definitely. And they manifest you again. You know what I mean? The thing is, living in an illusion, that's maybe what they did at some point, but they cannot do this anymore because you both have to learn, and you both manifesting each other, and you both kind of like, okay, I appreciate I have a process to go through. Beautiful. You learning, you working on it. You also working on your stability financially, and also all together. And that's very important because they need to see that you are safe to approach. Obviously, if you're like, they're not going to approach you. I can guarantee. But here we have it. You see, the timing is correct. It's like a second chance from the universe saying, okay, you've done the homework, well done. That's it. You received the gift. You received the prize. Here we have it. Let's start again. But this time, proper, with the golden coin. Absolutely gorgeous. Because you both work for it. So let's have a major arcana. But that is absolutely beautiful what they're doing. They're working on it. Gorgeous. So let's have a look. Justice, yeah. And maybe it's about, rebalancing yourself, rebalancing the relationship, maybe going through some legal matters, maybe divorce, maybe whatever, and that needs to be done. But at the end of the day, you learning to balance yourself and each other and the relationship. Justice going to be served. The table are turning at the moment, that is for sure. Since the supermoon, I don't know when you're watching, but since the supermoon, there's a lot of movement around at the moment. You understand? But something never change. Here we go. On this note, Sunday, what can I say? Have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.